Hello everybody, and welcome back to Undefeated. We are still in the middle of our match, I think. Oh, excuse me. Bruce, we tapped out though. I shouldn't say we're in the middle of our match. We tapped out. Bruce is gonna make fun of us. It's not great for live stream. We're a coward. Xander's a coward. It's fine. Bruce rises, pushing up off the ground to get to his feet. Both his arms raise in celebration. He's posing for the camera, yelling and cheering about his victory for the crowd. I lean back, closing my eyes and rubbing my shoulders. I don't think it's broken, but it definitely hurts. God, this sucks. But at least I'm alive. Bruce is still pacing. I can feel his footsteps wander aimlessly around me as I rest. They're getting closer. Did he step on us? Is he being a rude ass bitch and stepping on us? A heavy weight drops onto my chest. Something breaks. I think I don't know. It hurts to breathe. My eyes shoot open, looking up at the man towering over me. What is this expression, friend? Look at him. You could just bop him on the forehead. Bruce is staring down, eyes wide, frozen in place. His cocky grin is gone, replaced with a lost expression. His foot lifts off my body, now moving to stomp down next to me. My ribs. You... What the fuck? I try to raise my voice, hoping to sit up, only for the indescribable pain to pulse from the center of my body. My body collapses, sucking in wheezing breaths. Bruce straightens up, closing his eyes and moving me toward the elevator. Moving over me toward his elevator. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. I'm in too much pain to try to call out. The door opens behind me, and I can hear a few people making their way toward me. Easy, Alex. Rage. Just relax. Try not to take any deep breaths. I bite my tongue for my own sake and close my eyes. It was either exhaustion or shock that carried me to sleep. I don't know which is better. The sleep didn't last too long, though. Alex! Good to see you. I don't remember what voice I did for Drayden. His voice is going to change every time he shows up, guys. It just is what it is. I sip air in slowly, glaring at the feline walking into my room. It's hard to get a full breath without. Fuck! A sting of pain shrieks up my torso. That'll teach me to try to take a deep breath. Drayden looks uncomfortable with a half smile. Here, that does not look loud in the levels. That's fine. We will fix this? Maybe the song's just quiet. Maybe that's it. That's fine. Whoa, okay. Message received, Alex. Ribs. He straightens up, moving to my bedside immediately. What happened? You broke my fucking ribs, Doc! What else do you want? Another stabbing pain down my side. I grit my teeth and lay down, growling. Shit. Okay. Lay back and try to relax. Drayden moves swiftly to the other side of the room, throwing open a cupboard on the open wall and rummaging around. On the wall, whatever. He returns to my bedside, holding 2 pills. He pauses, looking around frantically. Shit, hang on. What? Water. For the pills. I'm just fucking take them dry. I'm about to scream. Drayden drops the pills into my hand, and I nearly toss them into my mouth. They're a little big, but I managed to choke them down. By the time they go in, Drayden returns with a little paper cup of water. I guzzled that down too, crumpling the cup and laying back against my pillow. He grabs a clipboard at the end of my bed and flips through it.
Sheesh! No kidding.
What?
We're gonna need a chest x-ray. Maybe a CAT scan, too.
I don't know if that was his way of trying to make some stupid joke about him being a cat. I just grunt and close my eyes.
So, it probably hurts to breathe.
Drayden. Obviously.
But, I don't want you to try holding your breath or anything, okay? It sucks, I know. Those pain meds should start to kick in soon. It won't be perfect, but you'll feel a lot better. For now, I need you to keep breathing. Just take it slowly. And don't worry about moving around until the pills are in.
Can't you hook me up to the IV or whatever you did last time? He shakes his head.
We need to assess what's wrong first before we can treat it. For the time being, just lay back and breathe.
This sucks. I don't want to lay back and wait. I want to fight. I just want to go back to my room and sleep this shitty night off. I want to breathe without feeling like I'm getting stabbed. I want to... Well, I can breathe just fine. Drayden smiles.
Well, it looks like the meds are kicking in. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I feel really sleepy. Definitely not from the exhaustion, though, just something else. I can feel a smile creeping across my face. Drayden lets out a small chuckle.
Looks like it. Codeine will do that to a person.
Maybe I should have gotten some last time. He shakes his head, still smiling.
I'll be dead in the ground long before any of my patients develop a taste for this stuff. Emergencies only. Now come on. We're gonna get you scanned. This'll be the second cat I've scanned today. Tonight.
Drayden gives me a weird smile.
Jokes? I'm learning about you every day.
Oh, was that, Oh, this is the second cat I've scanned tonight. Okay. That was Xander, not Drayden. Gomez, sorry. He helps me out of the bed onto my feet. It's a little hard to walk, but I managed to follow Drayden's orders pretty well, given my condition. I spend the night in the medbay. The sleep was alright, for the most part. And by the time I woke up, I was all ready to get hooked up to the meds. That's what that says.
Oh.
Here, let me turn music. Things. Gotta figure out how the levels, you know. Sometimes it's hard for me to figure out, guys.
So, some good news. No lung punctures, and only 2 ribs got damaged.
Hooray.
The problem is that the fractures aren't exactly clean. It'll be a speedy heal if it was a clean break.
I guess that's what happens when 30 pounds of man tries to collapse your ribcage.
Overall, it could have been a lot worse. I'd say you got lucky.
Drayden seems to catch my glare, wiping the smile off his face.
Still, I never expected Bruce to do a dirty blow like that. He can get out of hand sometimes, but I've never seen him try anything after the fight's already over.
Doesn't surprise me.
What do you mean by that?
He's been an asshole this whole time. Aside from the whole nearly killing me in the ring. He came back after my first fight to make fun of me in the medbay. And a few days later, I pause. I hadn't really thought about what happened that day, but even just mentioning it freezes me in my tracks.
Alex!
I shake myself back to Drayden. The heart monitor I'm hooked up to is going crazy!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Drayden rolls his eyes.
And your heart rate just spiked for the hell of it.
I said I'm fine. Another attempt to sit up was met with stabbing pain up my body. I groan and lay back.
well, we've got plenty of time to talk on it, seeing as you've, stuck here all day. What's going on?
Drayden sits with one leg crossed over the other, a clipboard propped up on his knee, pen in hand. It's quiet, aside from my monitor. I flash at that moment. A flash of that moment creeps down my spine. Bruce staring me down as the world watches in anticipation. It's nothing, really. Redline and I were eating lunch, and a clamor outside the door catches my attention. Hello? Drayden seems to notice it too, as he heads towards the entrance of my room. Xander! Look, he's this little lad. He's sprinted down the entire facility just to see us. It's just an excitable boy. Speak of the devil, Redline forces the door open, standing in the doorway. The door swings forward, slamming against the wall, and then back into Redline with the same force. Without skipping a beat, Redline pushes it open again, holding it firmly against the wall to keep it from flinging back again. Redline? What the hell was that? Dr. Drayden, this is Redline.
Hi, thank you for bursting into my patient's room unannounced. I assume security let you through.
I don't think I've heard Drayden sound so unhappy. Redline turns to face him. I'm Xander's roommate!
That's not what I asked.
Redline stops for a moment, thinking, then turns to me. I was going to come last night, but the security said your room was off limits.
Again, not what I asked. And I assume the answer is yes.
Redline, me, Drayden. Oh yeah, we've met in passing. We talked a bit the first time I was here.
No, I remember that. I was trying to get to my patient's room, and you were just chatting up a storm.
Good to see his behavior seems consistent with other people. Means I don't have to deal with him alone. Still, Drayden seems to have a kinder tone in his voice now. They seem to hit it off pretty well, actually. Talking to each other like it's no problem. Redline says something funny, and Drayden laughs.
I'm surprised you even remember after all these months since we talked. But I'm afraid you caught me and Alex in the middle of a...
Alex? They both stop for a beat. I can feel my stomach tighten.
Yes, Alex.
He gestures to me. That's Xander. They both look at each other, then to me. I sit up. Yeah, I'm Alexander. Mason is my legal name. Drayden shifts uncomfortably, looking down at his clipboard.
Right. That's what I have here, Alexander Mason.
You told me it was Xander, though. I mean, people can go by names. People have usernames that they go by in you know, the thingy things. I'm just Josh, though, guys. I'm just... All in my life, I'm just Josh. I hate this. Yeah, that's, what I like to be called.
Oh, why didn't he tell me?
I hate this. I hate this. And now that they know, it's all they're ever going to call me. They're both quiet for once. I guess they're waiting for an answer. I can't look at them. I don't think it would matter. My name is Alex, so you can call me Alex. I get it.
Well, no. Not when you want to be called Xander.
And Drayden scribbles some lines on his clipboard, then writes a bit more.
You should have told me when we met, Xander. I'm so sorry.
I'm not sure what to say. That knot is still tugging at my chest, but I should be feeling relief. Sorry. Drayden smiles. Redline smiles too. But that seems to be his default mood.
Nothing to apologize for. I think we're all good here then, Xander. But no more secrets from me, okay? I'm your doctor. I need to know these things.
Right. Sure thing, Doc.
And if you don't, I'll call up Redline.
Oh, no.
He'll tell me everything.
I'll tell him all about your terrible sleeping habits.
No.
I go to bed way before you do. Yeah, exactly. You never hang out with me and the boys. Terrible habits. They both laugh at that, and I find myself laughing too. It's nice. I don't laugh that often down here. Laughing has its consequences, though. The pain reminding me that my rib it did break just the night before. I think Drayden sees my reaction, judging from the uncomfortable look on his face. Redline stays for a bit to chat, and Drayden had to leave for some other important doctor business, so they both left eventually. And Redline brought my phone down, so I could at least watch some videos to pass the time when there was nothing on TV. Which the network was better down here, though. I am barely scraping by 1 bar. A day passes, enough time for my ribs to make a recovery on the proper meds. I don't mind the silence, especially when talking leaves my chest hurting.
So that's it? All cured? Well, yes, technically.
Is there a catch?
Yes, sort of. Bones are weird, Xander.
He takes a pause that's long enough. Yeah, that's long enough to make me think that was a full statement. I start to say something, but he continues.
Eventually, with breaks like yours, it's hard to tell if you're completely fully healed. They might look clean on the x-ray, but there could still be fractures. So it's still broken. So I just need you to be careful, Xander. If you push yourself too far, and your wounds aren't healed, you're going to open up again, and you'll end up right back in that hospital bed. Not that I don't like having you around, but of course, but I think we all want to see you up and fighting again.
I'll see what I can do. I have no idea when my next fight is, so I can't really meter out how hard I need to train for the next one. Maybe Bucky can help with that. That last fight was only about a month after my first, and I've already wasted 2 days recovering. I need to get moving.
Just do your best.
Sure.
And be careful! I don't want to see you back here again. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Right. It definitely feels weird walking now. Maybe I just never paid attention to it before, but my breathing feels different. Maybe I got used to whatever fucked up position my ribs were in these last few days and just forgot about it. Or maybe I've gotten myself thinking too hard on what breathing even feels like, and now I can't stop feeling it. Breathing, blinking. I even start to become more aware of my clothes making contact with my skin. Feels weird. Shake it off. Just want to get some lunch in me and get back to training. It's been a few days, and I'm feeling a little raw from how that fight ended up. I had him. I could feel it. It wasn't as humiliating as a knockout, but at the same time, having to submit twice was just salt in the wound. Whatever was won't? Yes. That's a wouldn't? Wouldn't! That's the word, guys. I got there. Wouldn't have been as bad if he didn't try to kill me after I already submitted. God, just thinking about that gets me angry. I need to take this out on a punching bag or something. It still hurts to breathe a bit. Maybe I need to slow down. First things first. Lunch. And redlining with his gaggle of friends. I don't want to answer all of the questions I'm sure they'll have. My chest already hurts from breathing. I can't imagine what talking that much will do. Stomach rumbles. I should shut my brain off and wait until my body carries me to the cafeteria. There we go. I see Redline in his usual spot, with his friends. The hyena is sitting upright, looking like he wants to say something. His tail is going crazy. Every time he speaks up, someone says something louder, and his voice peters out, waiting for his turn to talk. Oh, hey dude! Redline unloads all of that pent-up talk energy onto me, and I tune out all of it. Something about someone's famous sibling getting arrested. Whatever. The rest of them continue to laugh and chat as I eat. At some point, the conversation transitions to old websites they used when they were younger. Forums, video sites. Eventually, an argument breaks out over which digital pet raising website was superior. One of the guys turns to me. Oh, right, Alex! I almost forgot. What? It's Xander. They all sort of go quiet and look at Redline for a second.
Okay. So, what's up with Bruce?
I'm only halfway done with my food, so running away from this question isn't really an option.
What do you mean? Why do you keep challenging him?
Another one chimes in.
Yeah! Did he, steal your girl or something?
They all laugh and at that while I just pick at my food. What kind of food did you get, Xander? Did you get a nice salad with some grilled chicken? I'm just wondering. We already talked about this on the last matchmaking day. I figured Redline would have blabbered more about it to you already. They've got me in some fucked up contract, so I have to keep fighting them. If anyone else wants to take my place, they're welcome to. I don't think they'd let you, though. They all stopped talking now, laser focused on me. The lack of attention was nice while it lasted.
But, all the promo material, and the commentators too, dude.
Everyone's saying that you're the one challenging Bruce. I don't really know what to say to that. I guess it connects with what Bruce was saying at the weigh-in.
I'm sure I can make you stop talking real quick, kid. You must think you're cute, challenging me again.
Challenging you? They assigned me to...
Yeah. Keep running your mouth. Just don't say anything stupid.
One of the guys has pulled out his phone.
Dude, check out Headkick.
Headkick is an online forum for fan fights. For fight fans, sorry. Okay, so you know me, guys. I love just reversing words around. I checked my phone too, swiping away the missed calls from Dad and typing into the website address. Sure enough, front page, there's a video of my fight on there. Maybe don't read the comments, dude. You know how nasty some people can get. He's right, but that's not gonna stop me. How is this legal, Lamau? Oh my god. Alex must have some serious problems going on in his life if he's issuing these challenges. I'll be praying for him. I mean, true, but shut the fuck up. We do love the little arrow thing, right? If only they made it green text, right, guys? You know what I mean? Bruce's arm bar was already deadly. What is this? I'm surprised. He respected the tap. It's probably not a good look to take off some kid's arm. Lol. Blah 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 blah. These cringe. It was just bad. Saying Lamau and lol on forums. Come on, guys. What happened to the good old emoticons? Do you remember those? Do you remember the one of the guy flipping the table? I miss that shit. I miss that shit, guys. Why is Bruce even taking the fight? Easy win, easy money. Yeah, if I had a payout as huge as Bruce's, I'd take wins as often as I can. Let the dumbass keep challenging them. These fights are goated. I know, right? People are actually bitching, Lamau. Like, just enjoy the fight. I fought a guy Bruce's size in my Taekwondo class the other day and won. And I'll know why Alex is losing. I could feel my mood drain as I read the comments. They're just as clueless as to why this is happening to me. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna end the part here. So I do hope that you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.